For all non-zero numbers a to the power of 0 is considered to be 1. Just as a note, the expression 0 to the 0 is undefined, and by that I mean it can mean anything. Restricting the base a to be a non-zero number avoids this special case, allowing students to focus on the properties and how to use them. Alright, so let's evaluate each of these. Assume that b is not 0. So for the first one, I'll just go ahead and do the calculator. So you want 2 to the power of 7, and you get 128. The next one, 5 to the power of 4, 625. That's 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. And, well, for the next one, I'll go ahead and do that. So 493,287,713. We know it should be 0, so let's see. Raise that to the power of 0, I get 1. Or we know that anything to the power of 0 should be 1, and the calculator verified that. For that matter, b, we're assuming b is not 0. So I know part D is also going to be 1. The powers of 10 are the numbers that result from taking the base 10 and raising it into various powers. So I know 10 to the 0 is 1, 10 to the 1 is 10, 10 squared is 100, 10 to the third is 1,000, 10 to the fourth is 10,000. Notice that the exponent is also equal to the number of zeros. So 10 to the first, you have 1 0. 10 squared, you get 100, which has 2 zeros. 10 to the third is 1,000, and it has 3 zeros. So notice that any power of 10 equals 1 followed by zeros, and the number of zeros equals the exponent number. When multiplying by powers of 10, the number of places that the decimals move to the right equals the number of zeros in the exponent, or the exponent in the powers of 10. So 8 times 100,000 is 8 with 5 zeros. 359 times 1,000 is the 359,000. 2,741 times 10 to the fourth is you have that 2,741 and then tack on 4 zeros after it. And then 13 times 10 to the 7th is 13 and then 7 zeros. 130 million. So if I want to do 896 times 10 million, I notice that there are 7 zeros. So I'd put 896 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros. So 8,960,000,000. 93 times 10 to the 6 would be 93 with 6 zeros. So 93 million. And then 560,000 times 10 to the third means tack on another 3 zeros. So that becomes 560 million.